Kablam! And I am live. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, the 30th of November, 2019. A blustery, chilly day here on the rancho. Let's see who's going to be first in the door. Let's see who's going to be first in here. Nature Man, you win the gold medal today, my friend. Nice to see you. Hello, Jay Money. Happy Saturday to you. Big day today on the rancho. A lot of stuff's going to be going on. Wait a couple minutes for the room to populate here. I want to thank those of you. Wow, we were on till 2:30. What's up, AJ? How you doing? Up till 2:30 last night, and then I was up at 7:30. Yay! Out shopping and getting ready for today. I got back. For those of you, Trish, how you doing, babe? Nice to see you. Trish is the hot topic in town these days. Yeah, there we go. Jordan Blue, I got your comment, your Gmail there. Watching your other video, missed you. Glad you're back. Thank you, Jiro and Penny Pincher, and Jordan Blue's got a special request, which I thought was really cute. You know. How you doing, Christina? Good morning to you. We'll see. Andrew Scott, thank you. I'm not sure what a douche salad is, to tell you the truth. Thank you, Johnny West. Down at the Lawry's, yeah, there you go. Down at the Lawry's in Beverly Hills, they have the spinning salad bowl, which is really like... It's such an anachronism, such a throwback for 2019. They take a silver bowl, big silver bowl, and they put it in another larger bowl with ice in it, and they just spin the thing and pour the salad pour the salad dressing on top of it. I'm just there like watching watching the bowl. They did have it on the table. Jordan Blue, it really added to the dish. Lawry's seasoning. I would encourage you, if you want to see the Lawry's experience, to look up Mark Wiens. Mark Wien, he does a travel channel and does it quite well with 1 million plus subscribers. And he reviewed. He was rather underwhelmed, I think, by the experience in there. If you look at his review. But like I say, Marshall was a little, yes, it's just watching the bowl spin and we're all hypnotized. You know? This is Lawry's own French dressing recipe created in 1939. Hey Tess, how you doing, babe? Nice to see you. Valerie, good morning, good afternoon to you. I mean, it's like, I like traditions, but I could do without the spinning. You know, they got it featured on the menu. Your dinner will include the Lawry's famous spinning salad bowl and the mashed potatoes and Yorkshire pudding, which was underwhelming in itself. I mean, I don't know. How you doing, Kim C? Good morning to you, baby doll. How are you? Lovely Kim C checking in this morning. I mean, hell, man, it's Hollywood. Couldn't you put some, like, LED lights on the spinning bowl and bring it up to date a little bit? The song "I Don't Like Mondays" was inspired by the first school shooting by when she asked why she didn't like it. She said, "Thank you, Random Pill, for that random bit of information." Good morning, Olivia. I mean, put some LEDs on it. You know, spice it up a little bit. You know, have some bikini girls out there spinning the salad bowl. You know, light it up. Have a little spotlight on the big show, and then the guy brings the big cart of beef over, and he's give the guy a spotlight. Okay, he's got his big toque on, which is the tall hat. He's got a big gold medal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Waiters and waitresses. That's exactly that's it, Trish. So I was a little underwhelmed by that part of it, but. You know, there was no denying that was probably the best piece of prime rib that I ever had before. It was truly amazing. The flavor of it, and they could cut it off however you wanted it. Rare, medium, medium well, medium, rare, medium well, and well. Sounds very falutin. Yeah, very highfalutin. You know how I am, Jordan Blue. No, I didn't wear this. It might like brush your ass off, Rosie. You got sawdust all over your butt there. Uh, Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't know. You know, you'll retire. You'll think of them. Hey JP, Thanksgiving was great. As I said last night, it was wonderful to get away for 4 days, not really do any live events, and just have a great time. Just put the camera down. I want to do that once a year, and usually Thanksgiving's the time that I do that. I just put up a couple things on Instagram, and if you guys aren't on my Instagram, check it out over there. As long as you didn't drag your boobs through the mashed potatoes, it's all good. You know, the potatoes were okay. Potatoes were okay. You know, the big problem with a lot of these signature restaurants that build their reputation on one thing is that they tend to slide off on the other things. To wit, at Johnny's Steakhouse in Omaha, Nebraska, founded in 1922, the oldest steakhouse in Omaha, still functioning. How you doing, Chronic? Um, you know, the steak was good. It was an expensive place to eat. I had a table full of people to pick up the bill on that, which was fine. They were nice enough to come out and meet me. But the deal was that the steaks were great, but they brought out the mashed potatoes, and they had been under a heat lamp for hours. And they put cheese on top of them, which I don't particularly like on my mashed potato. I don't like a lot of goo. I like a goo-free potato, and they had that baby all gooed up with some kind of joy juice and some kind of cheese whiz or something, and it so took away from the rest of the meal. And I noticed these signature restaurants that, you know, they wonder why they don't get Michelin stars, right? Now, I happen to live near Thomas Keller's French Laundry here, which is right up there with probably one of the top 5 decorated restaurants in the United States. You need to reserve at least 6 months. Every time they open the bookings, it's usually filled out within an hour or so for the next 3 to 6 months or whatever. The difference between a Michelin experience and Thomas Keller's a 2-star, 3 stars is the most that you can get, and he's a 2-star. I think maybe he might be a full 3-star at his French Laundry over in Napa County. And the difference between that and a place like Johnny's or the place like Lawry's is Lawry's and Johnny's can't carry through the whole meal. In other words, when your restaurant is reviewed, from the time you pull up in the service or the valet, and let me tell you, the French Laundry is right on the street, right next to a dump across the street. Looks like Rose's garage over there. And it's, you know, it's kind of a messy looking endeavor. But when you go inside of the place, they're not, you know, there's a fine line between, now I haven't eaten there, it's $240 per person for a set meal or something like that, right? Christmas is coming, guys. see Rosie at the French Laundry. Could you imagine that thing? You get to ring your little bell. But you go in there and they're not overbearing. You know, a lot of waiters and waitresses, they can be a little overbearing, especially in high tip places, because they feel like they have to interact with you on a moment to moment basis. Well, how was the bread? Did you find it to your liking? Or how was did you enjoy the spinning salad bowl? Wow. Hey, Ginger, yeah, the place where all them Hollywood stars eat. And I'm like, you know, like, ooh, the spinning salad bowl. How you doing, Andrea? Love you too, honey. I got your message. I hope you got my reply. On that, okay, but the French Laundry, they strike the right note of reserve. You don't have the irritating guy coming around filling your water glass every time it gets an inch below the top. Now, a lot of people mistake that for good service, and I don't really feel you. I'm in the mood to toss a salad today, Ginger. But that's neither here nor there. You know, it is frisky time. It's cool weather here, but you go into French Laundry, they're elegantly dressed, they look good. people they hire look decent. You can see the kitchen. You can walk in their courtyard. Hey, Shamaj, how you doing, sweetie pie? You can see when you walk into the courtyard, you can look right in the windows and see probably 40 people working in that kitchen. Highly specialized in that kitchen. And from what I hear, from beginning to end, it's an experience with nothing that you can critique when you leave. You know the price before you go in. You know that you're going to be served like 12 courses, okay, within the order of 2 hours or something like that. And the signature thing about this is he uses no ingredient twice in any dish. Now that sounds like a big challenge, right? You can't use the same ingredient twice in a dish, so it makes it very interesting. So that's the difference between, say, a 3-star where the service is impeccable from the wine selection, the sommelier who comes around and talks to you about the wine and stuff. He's not going to come and ask you to sniff the cork. So you can bullshit like you know what you're. God, that's Charles. That'll do just fine. Chronic said there's some restaurants here or sometimes $100 plates. Yes, I know, Chronic. I'm familiar with Georgetown and all that down there. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I mean, it's the way it is. That's the way it is. You know, it's high plate eating, but 200, I don't know what it is, 250. I took you guys, if you can just put French Laundry in my search box if you want to see me slumming. And get the royal boot. Yeah, Bert says virtue signaling overpaid movie stars make me puke, so could not enjoy. Now there was one guy at Lawry's of Beverly Hills, the prime rib place. There was a table, looked like 3 guys. Maybe one guy looked like he was 80. Maybe his son looked like he was about 55 or 60 or something like that. Then there was a guy about 50, looked like a friend. And I mean, the way the manager was fawning all over him. And, you know, the chef's coming out of the back. Yeah, nice to see you. And kind of chatting with them. And, you know, you want to ask the waiter, like, who are those people, like, really well known or something? Are they like MGM movie moguls or something like that? But then you figure you look like a real shitbag. I mean, you don't want to be that girl, right? That's ask, oh, you know, like something out of a Lucille Ball episode. Well, let me just go over and get their autograph, Ricky. Oh man, yeah. So that was pretty funny. The meal worth $250 does not exist. It's you know what it is, Jordan Blue? I think, of course, Gordon Ramsay has like 8 Michelin stars altogether. I think Thomas Keller has 4. There's a New York restaurant, and this one out here. But to be able to tell people, hey, yeah, we had dinner at Keller's last night and dropped that at the, you know, the wine tasting bar at the winery or whatever. You know, ooh, really? How you doing? Try a place called Ted's in Beverly Hills. Yeah, there's some of them. You know, I'm more about the Brown Derby, but the Brown Derby's closed down, the original one. Lucy said Ricky was Ethel hated Lucy. And yeah, and Vivian Vance was actually younger than Lucille Ball. So she tried to, Vivian Vance resented that she could never dress up for an episode. She always had to look crappy in her house frock and everything coming through. Take out Fred Mertz and you don't have a winning season. You don't have a winning show, right? Take out William Frawley and it's like must miss TV, right? You always got to have one guy that's a real irritable kind of really cheap person and you know, big mouth. Oh, sounds like you, Rosie. Happy Saturday, Nathan. Yeah, William Frawley was way back in vaudeville in the 1920s and stuff. No, Ethel was, you know, Vivian Vance was younger than Lucille Ball. and there was a lot of resentment. You had that in Hollywood because big egos. Imagine trying to direct movies and you got Joan Crawford and Betty Davis, doing little things to irritate each other. Joan Crawford was I don't know, dating or married to the chairman of Pepsi Cola Corporation. So on the movie set, she wheeled in, got rid of all the Coca-Cola and brought Pepsi Cola into the set and forbid anybody to drink anything but Pepsi. And then when they let, I think it was Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte, the movie they were doing, and they finally had to let Joan Crawford go because she was so undependable. And the first thing Betty Davis did was pose for a picture with the director with Coca-Cola bottles. Yeah, their feuds and all that. You got very big egos down there. How you doing? How you doing, Yasmin? Nice to see you, sweetie. Nature Man's comment. I don't know. Nature Man. Yeah, I can't see the message here. All right, we'll just give that guy the boot. Okay, so he's somebody just posing as somebody else. How you doing, Harvey? I'm not going to repeat that. Yeah, just give him the royal. Don't even time people like that out. Just give him the boot there. Betty Davis was eccentric, and I never really cottoned to Betty Davis as an actress either. I always felt like she was acting. I never felt like that she was having a real authentic acting sort of moment. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, she played Mommy Dear. She played no, that was Joan Crawford that played Mommy Dearest. But their best movie was Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Yeah, I never found her particularly attractive. She was attractive in her 1930 movie. Can't remember, with Leslie Howard. I can't remember what it's called, when he had a club foot or something, and can't remember what that was called. That movie. Anybody know what that movie she did? Yeah, Whatever Happened to Rosie O'Callaghan. Well, they were always laughing at Missy, Jen, and I, because I would push Jen's wheelchair, and we would go to hotels and stuff and look down the big steps, and I would just joke with Jen, ding. And we always kind of, yeah, human bondage. Thank you, Marie Claire. Thank you. Yeah, that was about the last decent movie that I saw, and I found neither of them particularly attractive. And I saw Joan Crawford's movies all the way back to The Women with, can't remember her name, the actress that was married to Irving Thalberg. Yeah, but you are Blanche. Yeah, still in that chair. She sits the tray down. Oh, by the way, we've got rats in the cellar. Ooh. Don't lift that lid. Lift that lid. Take it off, man. Show us that rat on the plate. That was such a freaky movie. I've written a letter to Daddy. His address is heaven above. You think I do lousy eye makeup. I've written a letter to Daddy saying I love you. Yeah, Missy Jen is, I'm only going to give you a brief. There she is. Still in the rancho. She's not headed back to Germany yet. Now I've screwed this thing all up. Son of a... All right, let's get a... yeah, Rosie and Jen remake, right? Missy Jen being the big star. And I have to be the effing loon. Andrea said hi, Jen.
Hi, Andrea.
There we go. Oh, I think we'll be chooching soon. Yeah, Mildred Pierce was a good movie. That was a good movie. And what's up, Cinnamon? Anyway, I was watching, Driver into Lisa Marie, like driving Miss Crazy. Yeah, it was called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I don't think Joan Crawford could afford to play a person that was abusive to Betty Davis because she was literally at her mercy for her food, meals, her everything, you know. So she had to suck it up and learn to love it. How you doing, Mouse Toes? Nice to see you. Let's see. Yeah, that was a dumb rumor started by, uh, don't. I'm not going to go up the food chain. Let's just say most of the crap starts with Marshall. Hey Melina, how you doing, babe? Nice to see you. Yes, I'm back in the saddle. Thank you to those. I didn't go live till 11. I know most people were tucked in on the East Coast when I went live, and I was live till about 2:30 in the morning, and we had a good time. We had a lot of people in here, which really shocked me at that time. But it was nice. Brary, hello, Johnny West, and the Sultan of Swing. Do do do. Okay, Baby Jane. I'm all about It's a Wonderful Life. Nature Man, because of what you commented, that's why. So, why did you booted me? It's boot. The porch. I know, I saw that. I figured they'd be back. What's up, Harvey? How you doing? How you doing, Harvey? Handsome Harvey. How's handsome Harvey? Put the heat on in your house if you're cold, Harvey. Okay. Spend some of that. Spend a few quid. All right. It's been a year. Your electric's still out. Come on, man. Let's get it together. Okay. Let's get it together. You and I, we're old, right? We need heat. Well, that Nature Man, there was no reason to say that. It's unrelated to anything. I hope you don't ever booted me. No, Judy, I'm not booted. Booted people. Tara, how you doing, sweetheart? Harvey, you'll never get it sorted out. I came to the conclusion, sadly, Harvey, that you are a person on YouTube that's cheaper than I am. And that's really, really saying something. Why don't you just go down in the crawl space and just join those two babies together and get your, you want to be like Jimmy Stewart, huh? You want to go out there and be a bit of a hellraiser on the plains, don't you? Huh? Well, let me tell you, it's not going to happen on my watch. Good morning, Sean. Nice to see you. Hey, Nocturnal. I'll make a penny cough up a nickel. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will definitely do that. So, the Ravens are really good this year. They could win the Super Bowl. Tomorrow will be a real test. They're playing a real quality team with a real quality quarterback tomorrow in the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be I'm sure the networks wish that they could have scheduled that for a prime time event, but they won't. It's too late to switch that game around. Yeah, Lasso the Moon. Yeah, I always had a crush on Donna Reed. I always had a crush on her. All these actresses that came out of Iowa and Kansas. Yeah, I love Harvey too. Harvey knows that. It doesn't mean we can't have a bit of give and take, eh, Harvey? Aye, mate. We have a bit of a little of the toing and froing, mate. How you doing, JK? Thank you. I hope you and your beautiful bride had I could make a squeezed buffalo crap out of a nickel. That's right. Good day, mate. Yeah, I think it's Gov. Mate. Yeah, I mean, Harvey likes to give as good as he gets. Is Sean here? Help me. Yeah, I think I'm falling in love again. It's probably lust. Where is Sean the Brit? Do I have a block? What's up, Sean? Sean, how was your Thanksgiving with your family? I hope it was a good one. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Marshall's about. Yes, my money's they will walk a mile to save a nickel. There you go. And there's nothing wrong with saving money. I would never. Under normal circumstances, I would never dine at a place like Lawry's in Beverly Hills, but being as it's Thanksgiving, you know, well, that makes it kind of a big event. But normally I like to go now to little strip mall areas. You never know what kind of food you might find, specials and stuff like that. Hello, Icy. Uh, yeah, I think everybody has Sean blocked. What did you like better, Universal or Disney? Let's get into it. Universal Studios. Now, hey, I don't know, Beavis. You have to send that to the Department of Bergs on that. Everything starts with Marshall, you know. Yeah, well, anyway, here's the way it is. You know, Universal Studio Tour, it's a $135 ticket. I had a free ticket, okay? Well, friend scored 4 free tickets. Very, very lucky. I didn't have to pay to go in, okay? Now, you want to hit the bad thing first or the good thing? Okay? Okay, you want to hear the bad thing first. They got the studio tour that takes you all over the place, right? And 2 of the big features of the studio tour are Skull Island, where you go through one of these sound stages and it's all set up with, you put your 3D glasses on and, you know, your kids are screaming and wigs are popping off. In a ride, you're being sprayed with King Kong saliva all over. You know, it's a really realistic looking experience, right? The second one's supposed to be Fast and Furious. And I was really disappointed that the dickhead that had the studio tram ahead of us, he didn't get his wheels lined up right to get the thing on the shaker and stuff like that. The wheel was hanging over the side. I don't know whether the guy was drunk or high or just, you know, overstuffed on turkey, or you know, the guy has the wheel off the side. They can't get the thing to back up. They got to call a crane in. Of course, by that time we get the news. Hey, sorry about that. We can't do the Fast and Furious. Yeah, there's a lot of people popping wigs at the park and everything like that on some of the rides. But the upside is that park was crowded day after. Let's figure it this way: day after Thanksgiving, the first clear but brutally cold day by LA standards. 40. I mean, it was 40. I don't know, 44 degrees when we got there at about 10 o'clock, 44 degrees. The wind was blowing. There was snow all over the distant mountains. I mean, it was a beautiful sight. But it was crowded because everybody took advantage the day after Thanksgiving. It's a good day to go to theme parks. Normally at Disney World or Disneyland, you would be screwed, man. You'd be an hour and 55 minutes waiting for some of these rides. I know they have the fast track, but sometimes you got to run from different areas of the park to another area of the park, and it really makes it kind of difficult. Even though this park was jammed with people, there was never more than a half hour waiting for, you know, the special effects show, the animal show. What else? We had the Kung Fu Panda experience and things like that. So that was the good thing. That was really the good thing, is that you could do all those events. And oh, it was weird, Andrea. The weather was so cold. Hey, Heidi, how are you? It was just, it was uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know how some people bring their kids in strollers in just LA Dodgers little t-shirts out there when it's 44 degrees, the wind's blowing. The kid's got no concept why he's in a refrigerated zone in some little piece of hell, right? 3 years old. I don't understand that. Chronic, I don't want to talk about that on my channel if you don't mind. I have zero interest in that topic. You know, it's not. You know, put that on there, please. I love you, but I don't really care. Hey, Joan Ann Smith. There's plenty of places you can hear all that discussed. You doing a cooking stream tonight? I got to run. I am, Katie. It's going to be a marathon today. Pecan baby. Marshall hasn't gotten frostbite from raiding your fridge. Well, the beautiful thing of that, Pecan baby, is there's nothing to eat. in the fridge. It's always the expectation of hope over experience, right? That you keep hoping you're going to pull that fridge, and there's going to be a full roasted beast in there to eat. It doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm glad to see Pecan Baby. I don't see her around too much anymore. You know, Chronic, I love you, and I didn't want to sell you short on that comment, but that's something that I've always distanced myself from. I'm not that interested in what goes on there. Uh, just people come to this channel, they know that we're not going to be kind of discussing that, so I apologize if I was a little abrupt. I'm just not on to, it's not that I don't, we never know people, right? And, YouTube being YouTube. Yeah, no problem, Chronic. No problem at all, honey. And like I say, you keep on keeping on. Let's see, he's eating greens, bees, molto bene, no problem at all. Number one, I don't know a lot of the information on there, and number two, I've never been vested in that story. Yeah, channels, this is a place to come. I mean, look, if you can get 200 people, 220 people into a chat room at 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, you're doing okay. You're having a good time. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. She lives her life, I live mine, and I just stay clear of things. I've always joked that I'm the least nosy person on YouTube about other people's lives and things like that. Now let's get on. So anyway, Universal Studios, if you have a chance, I like the way that things flowed. I like the way that they move people along. If you had to stand in line for a studio tour, which is really nice, it takes about an hour. At least while you're walking through, you're watching screens and you're watching some of Universal Studios' greatest moments when you're doing that. What's up, Carlos? And they make it fun. They got the Jaws right. I didn't go on that. I mean, I don't want to detach my retina. I just play young, but I'm fragile these days. I'm not. There goes the wig. Wig department, Wig Rescue on. Yeah, get over to. Yeah, that ride again. Yep. That's it. The flying wig. That's it. So not my favorite kind of experience. take a half-inch arrow staples. Ching ching. And bolt that baby down, man. Just hit that mofo down. I hate to be the wig collector. You're a bit, you a bit hungover. I don't know. I think I had 5 beers. There you go, Joan. I hope your surgery goes booked. Like to throw back. Yeah, I usually go wig shopping this time of year, so we'll check it out. Yeah, get those half-inch staples, JK. That baby ain't gone anywhere. And guess what? All the women in my family sub to you. They all love you too. God, PJ, how embarrassing. Don't expect an invite to next Thanksgiving, okay? PJ, it's just horrifying. What is she? What? Oh man, double stick that sucker down then there. Oh, thank you, PJ. I'm a rock star. I got rocks in my head on YouTube. Anyway, I think that Universal did an excellent job. They had the Hogwarts Village. If you're into Harry Potter, which is an amazing set and experience, little kids could go around with wands, and they could interact with things would happen when they, when they wave the wand and things. I thought it was very well. You need to quickly chooch to this. I got to get chooching for some milk. Yeah. They got it all. They got Homer Simpson land and don't Bart. They got all that over there. And take away take away Mr. Burns, and it's not quite the same, is it? The show. At least in my humble opinion about that, but well worth it. There's tons of stuff. I think it opened at 9 a.m. and closed at 10 p.m. at night, so you can spend all, you can freeze your backside off in that park all you want. You can actually do look like a rock, or you can stab those wig pins in your. Tuck me to sleep and she, what's up, Fondy? How you doing? She wore blue velvet. Ooh, la da dee dee dee, la la ooh, wah, ooh. I never wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be one of the Jordanaires, the backup singers. Crazy. I'm crazy for being so lonely. Ooh, crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My love. Ooh. Isabella Rossellini. I always had a thing for her. I always had a thing for her and Louise Brooks, the gal in the 1920s that really fired up the whole bob hairstyle. I really liked her. They were backup Harvey for everybody. Patsy Cline, everybody. The Jordanaires. You're probably the only one here who likes opera. Well, Tara, you're weird. Hey Karen, how you doing? I hate to tell you that. I love you, Tara, but you're weird, honey. Live from the Met. You love opera, huh? Well, you're Italian, Harvey. It's in your blood, right? Dave should be on his way this week. I don't know. Hey, Jen. I don't know. This weather is horrific right now here. As far as the eye can see, it is just absolutely terrible weather. But the van build will be rolling on here and moving forward today. I think Marshall had a upholstery guy in that was giving a quote on having some of the work done. Duke over. No, there's not one person, Carlos, that would come to this rancho and ever raise a fist to anybody. And, that's the reality. Okay, at least in my opinion, you'd have to be pretty far out there to do something like that. Rainy season is here at last. I'm miserable. Let me just look something up here. I'm crazy for feeling blue. Ooh. Oh, my. This is really bad. Flash flood. Look at this crap. You got to go all the way out to December 9th to see something that's not rain. I mean, that sucks so bad. By the 8th, I'll be doing something I'm gonna regret, right? Whoop 'em, there we go. Turn around, don't drown, that's it. So it's just, I hate this. People wonder why I like to get out of, I'd much rather be down in Yuma or something where the sun shines 330 days a year or whatever. So it sucks. I get cabin fever. I just get depressed. I get that seasonal affective disorder. So I would highly recommend the Universal Studios. I like the way that they ran their program there. It was different. I used to dread taking the girls to Disneyland. It would always be over Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, the park would be over capacity. And you'd have to wait 2 hours to see the Ed Skelton or whatever haunted mansion, and it was just it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I thought I saw Justin Timberlake yesterday. From about half a mile away, I was looking down on the Universal Studio lots down there. All right, I thought I saw him down on the lot there. May not have been him. I'm not going to swear to it. I'm not going to swear to it. So let's talk about. Hey, Hippy, how you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Oh, you've seen him live twice. That's cool. Listen, so that's it on Universal Studios Reno. There's no way you bought you a satellite for your birthday. Oh, that's very sweet. Oh, thank you, Harvey. You deserve it, my friend. You've been a friend of mine for the better part of a year and a half. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Big Harry. They have a huge Harry Potter thing, PJ. Huge there. The whole village up on the hill is a big castle. We went by the, what's up, Debbie Lynn? Went by the Bates Motel. You could see the main house up on the hill behind it. And some creepy guy working at the park carrying the body out the out the door of the motel. Hey Norman, how you doing? The guy starts coming at us with a knife. Crazy. Yeah, we saw the firehouse that they used there. We saw a lot of their vehicles, the Back to the Future vehicles, all that kind of stuff sitting there. The kit from whatever that show was, night doodle or whatever. Harvey, what did Rosie buy you? I thought you wanted a wrench for your birthday. All I want for my birthday is a nice blue Night of the Living Dead. A nice blue wrench. A nice blue wrench. Hey Julie, how you doing, honey? Knight Rider, thank you. The car, it didn't look that good when it was sitting there. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Doo-doo-doo. My Buckeyes are rolling over the team. Of course, I'm telling you, Keith Gregory, it's a mismatch of the century, okay? Ohio and Michigan, forget about it. You wouldn't mind bumping into Johnny Depp. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any female movie star today I'd really like to bump into. I don't know too many of them. I think my style is more, what the hell was her name? What the heck was her name? Linda Darnell, the really, a lot of bounce to the ounce too. Betty White. No. No. Dolly Parton's a little kind of out there. I'm afraid she might sing in my ear. Working 9 to 5. What a way to have a tranny. And we're getting by. Vanessa's like, Rosie, you are absolutely nuts. Yeah, I like them full figured, like them what's got a little meat on their bones, that's for sure. So let's see, Reno. Forget Reno. There's no way. There you go. There's no way I can get. If we headed to Reno in the middle of this week, we could potentially be trapped on the other side of the Sierras for days. Okay, because they close Highway 80. Highway 50, and the only way to go back would be to go all the way down, to Southern California and then get caught going over the mountains there too. So I don't know when and if Reno is going to happen, guys. Okay, I don't really know when and if that's going to happen. Opiami says no real femmes alive today. Let me just see something here. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Doo-doo-doo. Oh man, yeah, my all time was Raquel Welch, man. I'll take two of them to go. Yeah, she was one. She was definitely one, man. I mean, whoa, that was my time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Yvonne DiCarlo in her day, who played on the Monsters, she was pretty hot in her day. Yeah. Definitely Penelope Cruz and Selma Hayek. Yeah. From Dusk to Dawn, man. One of the greatest scenes in cinema. Yeah, like a Mariah Carey, right? Stay off the chocolates, Mariah. It's holiday season. You got to be out there to lip sync on New Year's Eve, right? Man, remember that show? What a disaster. I usually don't like those celebrities on those things, but I just sitting back, like enjoying my whiskey and just looking at that thing. Yeah, that's it. Red pill. Photo in the background to prove I was real and Johnny Depp was in mid speech. That's cool, Dina. That's cool. Anyway, Reno's off the table for now. I had a lot of people. Look, Rosie, I'm looking forward to going up to Reno midweek. It ain't happening, okay? I'm not going to get. Yeah, we almost got caught coming over I-5 over the grapevine yesterday. It was really real. Yeah, Mariah can be a real mess. I don't get into managing messes, you know? It's not my department of messes. I could put her in my training program though and have her whipped into shape. So I just would like to, yeah, Rosie redraw. There's Uma Thurman. Yeah, I like the ones that really have a figure to them. The van build now. It's going to be a big day streaming today. I'm probably going to go live. I'm going to try to work on the cabinet to try to finagle a microwave in. There has to be some remanufacturing done of the cabinet's got to be cut in half up there. So we're going to probably get started on that today. And that should be kind of interesting. Then tonight about 6 o'clock, we cannot cook outside. I will be making chili with cornbread tonight. That'll be nice. I'll be doing that. And if I still have energy late night, that'll be on the Murphy channel. Then if I have energy late night, I might go for the triple play and be on maybe Space Girl around a little bit late night. So have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I'm going to wear gloves. My hands are all healed, I'm happy to say. But I do get used to wearing gloves, the latex gloves I want people to have a clean dining experience, okay? So it's an all-American chili, and it's a chili con carne. I'm not going to get involved with cooking brisket and cutting. I got bigger fish to fry. Hey, Joni. Harvey says, Rosie, how long does YouTube take to review a channel for monetization? Uh, I'll put it this way, Harvey. It takes 2 seconds to remove monetization. It can take up. Bergs has been waiting 9 months for. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know how long it can take. I know that I know you just have to be patient with that Kentucky Fried Fish. So it should be a fun day today. A lot of activities. I just don't know, Harvey, but I do know this. Monetization it's not going to be what it's cracked up to be, you know, and the pay on AdSense is not really that much. Okay, you have to build up a real catalog of things that people are going to watch, and enjoy. I mean, I gutted my channel, 6,000 videos removed, so my daily views have dropped in half, which is okay because I'm going in a better, cleaner direction on this channel. But you got to be patient, okay? Like I doubt if I'll ever reapply for. I don't really care about it because I get a lot of support on the other platforms, and it's not. Yeah, it's a pay comparable to a paper route, Um, You know, it's just never, yeah, it'll come, Harvey, but, you know, they're going to look very closely now at whether you're doing live streams, Harvey, or you're actually getting out of the house and bringing some kind of content. Uh, you know, showing people. I mean, you live in the greatest city in the world, London, and you know, there's no reason you can't go chooching down the street and show something, right? Or get in your BMW and hook your dash cam on and go for a ride. I was monetized, and it should be okay. Yeah, you cannot be. Don't plan on YouTube money, okay? If it comes, it's like a gift, but you have to have a higher order of motivation to do YouTube than just money, okay? You got to really have a passion for cinematography, videography. Yeah, throw in the hangouts and things like that. But YouTube wants people to take people to experiences, teach people how to do something. So consider your blend of content on there. Make tokens on Chatterbait. Just there you go. I used to do a fortune on that stuff. That's a bad. Yeah, chili's good. So we'll have it today. We'll make it live. I don't really care. It'll be nice and hot, piping hot tonight. We'll have a good time. We'll bring you guys into the kitchen. We'll eat it. I'll be on the small screen. Don't get mad if I don't see you on, okay, the comment. When I'm on Streamlabs, you can see about 4 comments, okay? And I feel embarrassed about that. Yeah, good for you, Vanessa. Oh, thank you, Uber. I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. I was driving up I-5 from LA and I was wondering, anybody even going to care if I'm back? Dinner will be about 6 o'clock. We'll get that started. We'll figure at 8 o'clock start time and then probably 10 or 11. I'm trying to do a triple play across all 3 of the channels today. It could be kind of fun. So my next live will be on this channel to do a little bit of the live build, and then switch over to Murphy for cooking, and then McNamara for a little late night fun. So I've never done it before. Been on all 3 platforms on one day. It should be interesting. Thank you, Melina. And please sub up Melina Brock's Cooking. She's a content creator. Hello, April. Tom says, I thought maybe YouTube had shut you down. Well, if you listen to the rap on the 10th of December, ROSIEO''KELLY, this channel cannot be found. They'll be having a parade down Boyd Main Street. Booger free. Hey, man, you know, Mouse Toes, I got it. I always take a few days off at Thanksgiving. That's right. I put the camera down. I don't bring any content. Hello, Charles. So I'll be blue wigged later tonight. We'll have a little bit of fun. Real good, Melina. If you're making content, come on and promote your channel here. Let people know within this. I don't care what platform it's on. If you're making content, drop that information to people and ask them to subscribe to you. Okay? All right. This is the first Thanksgiving with our Rosie girl. Do 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 do. To hear those sleigh bells. Do 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 do. She wore blue wiggy. Do do. With those big blue eyes and big. I crack myself up, don't I? Oh, thank you, Chronic. I'm glad to be back, honey. One needs, I like to just take one time a year, and it's always Thanksgiving time, and to just pre-upload some videos and just get out of Dodge for a while and not think about stuff. It's good. It's good for your mental health. It just cleans your mind out. How you doing, Bubba Bug in the chat? Bam. Who got banned? I don't know. Thank you, man. Y'all been good. So good. We have a good time. You know, we have girls from the cooking. We got Kiwanis, kitchen. She jumped up to 40,000 plus subs. She does great content videos. We've got the Chess Cooks for You, a silver button YouTuber that comes in. They come here for some good laughs and some good fun here. Yeah, nobody, only one of the Nature Mans got banned on here. So that's going to be the agenda today. Right now, I think I'm going to go about 5 more minutes or so. And Harvey, I'll keep my fingers. Yeah, Beverly Kaufman is doing her daily live streams. So make sure that you check her out too. And if Harvey's having hangouts, go support him. I know I got Yasmin Jade 75, another one. That's a friend of mine here that does her hangouts too. Yeah, it was good to get away from Marshall for a couple days, let him do some of his work. Now we have a really bad situation with the weather here. We're going to be fighting the weather. It's going to be a mess here. It's going to be it's going to be like mud wrestling with this thing. Okay, you too, Andrew. Love you too. Yeah, no squeaky door this morning. No, Mouse Toes makes very good content. She's a prepper and she really knows her way in the kitchen. Winky posted video of her in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. Yeah, I don't know. So you're welcome, Jay Money. You know, I like Winky a lot. I hope she's doing okay. You know, she's a sweetie doll. Like I always thought I might get together with her when I went down to Phoenix. So cornbread mixed with shredded cheese. No, cinnamon. It's going to be straight up. It's going to be a skillet cornbread. We're going to get that skillet heated up to about 600 degrees. We're going to pour that batter in so it gets a nice crunch on the bottom, and right into the oven she goes for that. So it's going to be Yankee cornbread. I'm glad that they admitted her. She's a real sweetie doll. You know, she's battled a lot of health issues. I feel really bad about that. So let's remember her in our thoughts and prayers today. And I will see you guys in a bit right here. Probably go live here to do a little bit of work on the van today. And then at 6 p.m. I want to come inside and switch gears for the cooking. So yeah, we love you, Winky. Hope you feel better soon, honey. And all of you that are battling pain, illness, all types of problems. You know, I hope that you find relief from that. Hoodie string went. All right, I see you, Fundy. All right, kidney stones are very painful. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in a bit, okay? Ooh, gonna be a big day.